But the last race was won by a pretty good margin. Let's see if somebody on this front row can pull out again and do the same thing. Yellow light is out. See how they do coming out of 4. Flagman likes it. Yellow lights, the green flag is out. Race into turn 1. Cole Hamilton on the bottom. Michael Taylor the third. Michael Taylor the third is going to grab that lead coming out of turn 2. Once again, Michael up on that high side kind of comes down and cuts off Cole Hamilton. And he will jump out to a quick lead already, but Cole Hamilton's going to try and make up some distance on him, I believe. Could be wrong, but I think Cole Hamilton is the points champion here at Electric City Speedway this year for the B mods. Michael Taylor the third, kind of a pretty young driver. I can't believe he's much more than 16, 17 years old. Not sure he's out of high school yet. But he maintains that lead. Once again, the running order. Michael Taylor the third, Cole Hamilton, Eric Graves, Brad Page, Joe Martin, and Josh Harris. Cole Hamilton kind of hanging with him there, probably about 2 car lengths behind. Looks like he's got a comparable speed. Mike Taylor just kind of drifts up over the cushion just a little bit. Hamilton slides him, but Michael Taylor takes it back down on the bottom and is going to get back around him. Can he get out of 2? Yes, he can. Once again, here goes Cole Hamill. He's going to slide him, and here comes Michael Taylor the third again. And he's going to get back around him. Well, this is some terrific racing here in this B-Mod race here. Michael Taylor is flirting with that cushion every time he goes in there. Hamilton's going to hold it down a little lower. Can Taylor get under him? Yes, he can. That's a white lap. White flag out that lap. Taylor slides up in front of him again, but I think Cole Hamilton's going to run away from him this time. Michael Taylor's not going to be able to cut him off. Can he go out around him? Doesn't look like it, and it's going to be Cole Hamilton. As they go through 3 and 4, Cole Hamilton holds it down on that bottom line, and then just at the last minute brings it up because he knew that momentum was going to carry Taylor around the top. But Cole Hamilton going to be your winner here for the second heat of the Power I B-Mods. Cole Hamilton. All right. Third heat of B-Mods. Yellow lights out. Out of 4, green flag comes out, and away we go. Anders and Dillon race off into that first turn, still side by side. Anders is going to get it on that low side. He'll take the lead, and he's running through the middle of the track, now down to the bottom, and still leading, and he'll be leading the first lap here for the first heat race of the Midwest Mods. Our 2 leaders have pulled out to a 10 to 12 car length lead over the pack. Anders still leading, going into 1, drifts in about the middle and gets up just short of the cushion. Then down that back straightaway, same thing into 3 and 4. drifts in about the middle part of the corner and rides it around and comes up high as he comes out. Now Dakota Dillon up around the top side, trying to carry a little momentum up there, hoping that that'll get him around the 5 of Daniel Anders. Same thing again, only this time Dillon gets up beside him there in 1 and 2 right in the middle. Then Anders pulls away as they come out of 2 and down that back straightaway and opens up about a car and a half length lead. Same scenario. Anders in the middle, Dillon around the top. This time Dillon right on his back bumper follows him right through that same line. Now they have opened up over a half a track lead from the pack, and we've got one that's trying to go around, but he's going to keep it straightened out. And the leaders are just about going to catch up with him. They're straight away behind him. The white flag is out, and they're going to come around. This time Dillon goes to the bottom, but he's not going to be able to do it. As Daniel Anders will win the first heat race for the Power Eye Midwest Mods. Daniel Anders, Dakota Dillon, Kenny Neuter, Trent Rogers, Blake Mullenberg, Shaylee Buck, and Dave Lawson is going to be your running order for that first heat of Midwest Mod. I think had a pretty good time. He was either 4th or 5th when we timed in. So we'll see what he can do now in that racing situation. Qualifying is one thing, racing is another. Yellow flag's out. We're about ready to come out of 3 and 4. Boy, Mullenberg gets a heck of a jump. The flagman says, no, not this time. Ridge Dennison and Jackson is your starting lineup here. Yellow lights out. Always seems so calm and peaceful right before that green flag comes out. Here we go. Yellow, green flag is out. This time Mullenberg gets a little good run out of 1 and 2, and he will lead through 1 and 2 down the back straightaway. He'll lead that first lap. It's going to be Steve Mullenberg. Dustin Dennison in that second spot, with now the 3 of Wheeler starting to challenge Dennison pretty good down through out of turn 2, but Mullenberg's going to pull away out the back straightaway. Mullenberg up against the wall through 1 and 2. Let's see if he does that same thing here in 3 and 4. No, he drops down about midway on the track, with Dennison about 4 car lengths behind. Wheeler in 3rd, Williams in 4th, Dennison 5th, Jackson in 6th. Mullenberg continues to open up that lead now as he gets it up to about, I'm going to say 6 to 8 car lengths. Once again, right up to the apex of that corner, right up against the cushion. Does the same thing in 3 and 4, goes in kind of high and comes down across the track to where when he comes out of the corner, he's in that bottom groove. All right, folks, we've got the first A feature here for the night for the West Central Missouri Championships, and it's going to be the ESC 4 cylinders. In your lineup for this is going to be the V31 on the pole, Brandon Vigno, then the 121 of Eric Schmidt on the outside of that first row. Inside second row is going to be the 57 of Tommy Carter. And then outside of him is going to be the 6 of Dustin Reeves. Third row inside, 25 of Connor Rigsby. Outside of him, the 7K of Carl Ford. Fourth row is going to be the 12M of David Matney. Outside of him, the 27L of Clifford Lean. Then that fifth row is going to be the 63W of David Kirkpatrick. And outside, the 10B of Jeremy Byfield. Looks like we've got a few missing. Yeah, we've got about 4 cars missing. Their misfortune, our luckiness, or whatever. Doesn't sound right. And the yellow light's out, and we are going to go racing here pretty quick. Once again, it's going to be Brandon Vigno, Eric Schmidt, Tom Carter, Dustin Reeves, Connor Rigsby, Carl Ford, David Matney, Clifford Lean, David Kirkpatrick, and Jeremy Byfield. Whoops, the yellow light is not out. We're still, I think, doing something with the lineup or possibly waiting for somebody to come. Because we're missing 4 cars out of the lineup. That front row is kind of a repeat, I believe, of the second heat, if I remember right, or the first heat. Here comes one of them. Now there's the 31. Oh, that's our pole sitter, Brandon Vigno. I'm sure he wants to be out there. I don't know if he has to go to the back because he's late or what. Here comes another one. But anyway, I started to say that front row, as it is right now, is a repeat of the finish of one of the heat races because Eric Schmidt was first. And Carter was second. Or is it Reeves? See, that don't look bad, does it? I mean, the quality would be better, but that's just not kind of a camera and the light of Reeves. That's as good as you're going to get. Get up there right next to the 7. 27, you're going the outside. See that look? Come on. Let's see what the, probably 720. Yeah. What? TikTok. Okay, yellow light has gone out. Looks like we're going to get them going. First feature here tonight of the West Central Missouri Championships here at Electric City Speedway. And what would have been our pole setter, like I said, had to go to the back, I guess, because he was late getting out. So Eric Schmidt's going to be leading them off of turn 4, and he does. And man, he jumps out to about a 2-car length lead there just right off the bat. Pulled the trigger. Eric right in the middle of the track. He's got the Dustin Reeves in tow there for second place. Wow, look at this. Reeves is going to pull right up. Oh, bumps him. Oh, boy, almost spins him out, but he lets him get control back. Now he's going to cost him second place, as he's going to drift back to about, well, he may come out of it in third place if he's lucky. Boy, he's loose up in the marbles now. Now they'll be putting him back to fourth, possibly fifth place. So he's got a long ways to go now. Okay, we got 3 down. Eric Smith, your leader. Second place is now the 25 of Connor Rigsby and the 7 of Carl Ford. Four down out of 20. 4 down out of 20. We got a long ways to go. Eric sideways there pretty bad in 2, and it looks like the 25 of Connor Rigsby is going to pull up. And by golly, I think he's going to come to a stop back there on the back straightaway, and the yellow flag comes out. Camera lady, can you show me the car back there so I can see the number? And zoom in on him. Camera lady, can you show me the car back there so I can see?
I think he was 29.
Yeah, 25. Yeah, that's what I thought. That was second place. Couldn't see things. That's why I wanted to zoom in. But yeah, that's the 25 of Connor Rigsby. He was running in second place, or third place, I'm sorry. The 6 of Dustin Reeves was in second. This will close him back up. Now that is 6 down out of a 20-lap race. So there is plenty of time here for everyone and anyone to pretty much do whatever they can do here in this race as far as trying to handle Eric Schmidt up there in that first place. Eric, a very accomplished driver, has driven at many of the area tracks in the 4-cylinder or front-wheel drive class, whatever you want to call it. Green flag comes out. Eric takes a pedal to the metal. Once again, Dustin Reeves down on that inside. They were door to door there down that back straightaway, but Eric got into turn 3 just a little better than Dustin did. And 31 has come up from last place. That's Brandon Vignow. The V31, he's up to 4th, 5th, make it 5th. Nope, yeah, 5th place. Got a spinner down in 2, but it looks like he's going to save it, I think. Yellow comes out. And we got one just turned around here on the front straightaway. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. That's the 31 of Brandon Vignow. I missed that. I was watching down there in the corner and didn't even see what happened to the 31. Looks like he's got some damage there on that right rear. The tire's sticking out outside of the rear paneling there on the backside. Looks good, looks good, looks good. Yellow lights out. Looks like we're going to go back to green flag racing. We got 8 down now, 8 down, 12 to go for this 20 lapper. Eric Schmidt still your leader. Good race down that back straightaway once again. Brandon Vignow. But Eric, with that high side momentum, is going to get that lead back again. Boy, this looks like it could be a touch and go race. We're going to be completing lap 10 here, halfway. Eric Schmidt still the leader. Vignow in second. Carl Ford in the third place. And Connor Rigsby, the 25, the guy that was back on the back straightaway, working on third place, Carl Ford. Eric with many laps around this track. Oh, gets a little sideways. That's going to cost him the lead right there. As now Dustin Reeves is your leader. Reeves now with just about a car length lead. Good race for second too. They're between Rigsby and Ford. Ford able to hang on to that third spot. Reeves really being smooth in the corners. Eric has dropped down off of that high line and is pretty much following Reeves now. Drifts up a little high there in 2. Still Reeves, 15 down, 5 to go. 15 down, 5 to go. Reeves hanging on to that lead, keeping Eric Schmidt at bay. They've pulled away from second and third, and still with second and third, it's going to be Carl Ford and Connor Rigsby battling for that third spot. Lead is 17, going to be 3 to go next time. Flagman will be showing them two laps to go. Eric Schmidt right in Dustin Reeves' tire tracks. Now he drops down inside of him just a little bit. I don't know if he tried to bump him there a little bit to kind of upset him or what. White flag will come out this time. White flag in the air. Dustin Reeves takes the white flag. Dustin pulls away from him coming out of turn 2, and of course we have a yellow flag. I call that the white flag-itis. It never fails. Seems like when the white flag comes out, one car spins out. Either one of you guys got a pen? Pen, but I borrow your pen.
Yeah, go ahead and take it.
Wow, this is going to be quite a finish. Probably going to be a green-white checkered. And they're going to call it, it looks like. Yeah, they're calling this race, and it looks like Dustin Reeves is going to be your winner. zoom in on the victory lane. I'm going down.
But that was the only thing.
Once again, we still got those $2 beers. Head on down. As soon as he gets the stairs, I can jump up.
I'm the one who rolled in hot laps. I'm sore right there.
Okay, folks, give it up just winner. Wrong microphone.
We're doing one.
Yeah. Well, Dustin, this microphone is cutting out on me. I brought the wrong one. I hope if I just hold it just right, it'll work.
Okay.
Anyway.
Hold it down just a little bit.
That do any good? That all right? Hold it down. I can hear it. Yeah, it sounds good. Okay. All right, Dustin Reeves. Dustin, man, what an exciting race to watch. I'd have to say you used a lot of patience, first of all, to get around Eric, although I think he slipped up over there and kind of got over the cushion, and you got by him. But you could run him down, but it just seemed like early on just not enough to get around him. But when he slipped up, you took the lead, and then you were gone.
Right. Yeah, you're exactly right. I just want to stay patient. I was talking to my guys before the race. I was like, man, it's pretty one lane around the top here for our class. So I don't know how to pass here. I literally decided at 4 o'clock to drive 2.5 hours and be here. And, I've heard about Eric, and I don't really tangle with these guys over here too much. We're more central Missouri. But, it was a good race. And I was just waiting for that one bobble to capitalize. So I was happy to see it. And then, I was just driving my life off there at the end.
And that's unlike Eric. Usually he's just so smooth and calm and races around here. And the car hardly ever bobbles or moves or anything, but that one mistake. But that's the way racing is. Sometimes that's all it takes. But, boy, the car just looked fantastic. Anybody you want to thank as far as helping you get to do what you do?
Oh, for sure. I got plenty of people to thank. My wife and kids, they didn't come tonight. It was last minute. They were taking a nap after soccer when I told them I was going racing. So I got to thank David Kirkpatrick, Cheesy Built, Struts. That's why that thing handled so good when everybody else's car went to slipping and sliding. So I can't thank him enough. He took a tumble here in hot laps. Hated to see it. It shook me up, I think, more than him. So had to knock the jitters off. Josh McGahee, Ryan Anderson, these guys came out and helped me. I got to thank Tuner Innovations, Tim Day. He does a lot of stuff on this car. We had it prepped for the 20,000 to win down at Arrowhead and kind of kept it in the garage most of the year, just waiting on that big race. And unfortunately, that ain't happening. So now I'm out searching for some races. And, I thought a belt would look good hanging in the garage.
There you go, folks. There's your winner for the West Central Missouri Championships, Dustin Reeves. Give it up. All right, strictly stock coming out on the track there now. Your lineup for this race is going to be the 72 of William Franklin on the pole, the 19 of Mike Parker outside of him on the front row. Second row inside is going to be the 17 of Truman Dimes. Outside of Truman on that second row is going to be the 75 of Ethan Rowe. Third row is going to be the 51 of Jared Korn. Outside of Jared on the third row is going to be Leroy Anderson in the 1C. And in the last row, all by himself, 143 of Mike Parker Jr. 20 laps for this one. This is the fourth year, I believe, for the West Central Missouri Championships here at Electric City Speedway. The yellow light's out. I think we're about ready to go racing. Coming out of 4. Green flag flies. William Franklin gets a good start, and he's going to jump ahead of Mike Parker. Right through the middle of the track, right in the middle, not high, not low, right in the middle. Mike right off of his left rear quarter panel there, hanging right with him. I think Franklin might have went just a little bit lower that time on the track, but not a lot. Boy, you can hear, if you can catch it just right, you can hear those tires squeaking down there. First two hanging together. Mike really, I don't think, trying to make any kind of a pass yet. And we got a little wreck down here between 1 and 2. I see one of them is the 51, I think, of Jared Korn. And that's a 17 of Truman Dimes. As they get together, coming out of 1 and going into 2. Got 3 down, 17 to go. And now the 17 pulls up by the back pit entrance. Don't know if he's going to need a push, tow truck. Yeah, show the stop car. Show the stopped car. See what they do to him. Zoom in on him. Zoom in on him. Get a good look at it.
What was that? Because they played last night. White tow truck wouldn't pick it up.
One of the track crew over there looking at the right side. Now it looks like he's given the sign that they're going to need a tow truck and they're going to have to lift him up. Evidently something on the front end is broke as the 17 sets over there against the outside retaining wall. Like I say, right by the where the cars come in from the pits to get onto the track. The running order right now is William Franklin in first, Mike Parker in second, Ethan Rowe in third. Jared Korn was involved in that accident, so he's going to be moving back. So it'd have to be Mark Parker Sr. would have to be sixth, and Leroy Anderson would have to be in that seventh spot because Korn and Dimes would be going back. Yeah. Except for all the lights. For all the lights. Two lights right there in the middle of it. And they look like they're shining this way. Pretty bright.
Hey, let's go watch this. Sure. Yeah, that's scary.
I'd like to give a big shout out to the camera lady here tonight, Michelle. I don't even know her last name, but that's all right. But she's helping me out here. Never ever done this before in her life. But now she says she's semi-professional already. But for a beginner, doing really, really well. Thank you, Michelle, in case I forget. Once again, thanks to all you folks for coming out to Electric City tonight, spending your Saturday night with us, and your dirt dollars is what I like to call them, the money that you spend on dirt track racing.
All right, 19, make it obvious.
Beautiful evening to come to the races is all I can say. It's really, really nice out there.
One seat down.
I think we're all fortunate the racing season's starting to kind of grind down to an end. If we're lucky, I'd say most tracks will probably only run another 2 or 3 weeks, maybe into October. Only track I know that may run later than that would be I-35 Speedway up north, way up north, up past Cameron. Sometimes they will run into November, but I'd say October will probably be the end of their season. I don't know how much longer they're going to be running here at Electric City. And the yellow light's out, and they have started the race. Woohoo! I'm glad I was watching. Boy, oh, William Franklin, they're going to throw the yellow on that. I kind of thought, no, I'm sorry, that's a yellow light down in the pits. The green light is still out. Green flag flies. William Franklin with a big lead, and we still only have four laps completed out of this 20-lap race. Franklin with about, I'm going to say, 3-car length lead over Mike Parker. Parker with about a 4-car length lead over Ethan Rowe. And Jared Korn has already come up to the 4th spot from last. And then your last car on the track there is the 1C of Leroy Anderson. Now Mike Parker has caught up to the tail end again. Left rear quarter panel there of William Franklin. Looks inside. Ooh, they're both going to spin, and they do. That's going to turn the lead over to Ethan Rowe. I am sure Mr. Parker did not intend to do that, but that's what racing is. Sometimes things happen. Good intentions, bad results. The good part is they're only 2 spots further back than what they were. And it might make for some good racing here. We've completed 6 laps now. We still got 14 to go. So either one of them have got a good shot at making it back up to the front. We'll just see how it plays out. Track still is very racy. So I'd say both of them got a good shot at getting back up there.
Down 75, fire wheel turn 4 this time.
Yellow lights out. I think we're going to go back to green flag racing. Once again, your leader now is going to be the 75 of Ethan Rowe. Second will be Jared Korn, who was in last place just a while ago. Now he's up into second. Then it'll be William Franklin, Mike Parker, and Leroy Anderson back in the back. And look at this. William Franklin makes the pass for the lead through one and two, not even a half a lap, and he's back in the lead. Let's see what Parker does here. Franklin, your leader. 7 down, 13 to go. Parker making the pass for third. Can he hang on to it? Nope. Korn hangs on to it through 1 and 2. In the meantime, William Franklin opens up a pretty good lead. And I think we've got one spun around down here. That's got to be Leroy Anderson. And he's going to retire to the pits. He says, that's it. I'm enacting the one spin rule on myself. So now it's going to be William Franklin, 75 of Ethan Rowe, 51 of Jared Korn, and Mike Parker in the 4th spot.
Laps complete, 12 to go, 72, fire at wheel and turn forward.
You don't like them bugs, huh? Well, here, maybe that'll help, because I'm getting some over here too. Yeah, that might help. Yellow lights out. William Franklin takes them at a very slow pace down the back straightaway. These kids running on the stands here are going faster than that. And he hits the throttle. Comes out of 4, green flag flies. We got 8 laps down, 8 down, still 12 to go. Here in the Strictly Street A main. William Franklin, your leader. Jared Korn there in that 2nd spot, putting a little pressure on him. I'm going to be 1 over halfway, be 11 laps completed, 9 to go. Yeah, Korn looking to the inside. Franklin shuts him down, hangs on to that lead through 1 and 2. Parker in the 3rd spot, but he just doesn't look like he's making up a lot of ground on these guys. I don't know if he's used his tires. We've got one stop down here on the front straightaway. Now he's going to pull it off. Pretty much a 3-car race right now. 75 of Ethan Rowe, he looks like he's kind of on a Sunday cruise on a Saturday night. This will be 15 this time, 15. 5 laps to go. Franklin, Korn, Parker, that's your running order. Top 3 pretty much right there together. No more than a car length separates any one of them. Going to complete 18 this time, be 2 to go. Flagman puts up the 2 flags. 2 laps to go. White flag comes out for William Franklin. And now Parker's going to make a pass for second here on Korn, he thinks. Down low, checkered flag in the air. William Franklin's going to be your winner. And it looks like Korn's going to hang on for that second spot. But it's going to be William Franklin. Don't stand in front of the flag stand.
Right. To the right, towards the car.
Little victory spin there for you folks. Yoo-hoo! Yeah, something they've started at Electric City here this year is the race winners sign the checkered flag for some young person out there in the stands.
Thank you.
All right, William, this I think is 2 times in a row I've got to talk to you, man. Really good run. First of all, Mike Parker there giving you a pretty good challenge early in the race, but you fought him off, and then I know Mike didn't mean to hit you down there. Just know it's one of those racing deals. It just happens, but then later on, boy, O'Corn was right on the backside of you, and I think gave you a look once.
Yeah, he's done it to me once this year, passing on the high side and unexpectedly coming out of 4. I knew it was probably going to be either him or Mike trying to peek back around, but I just the car wasn't wanting to turn at all between 1 and 2, 3 and 4. I did what I could to power through it and make it work.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of cars last night that seems like they couldn't hold their what do you want to call it, the way they were running. They drift high in 1 and 2. Yeah. Is that what you were talking about, drifting up to the top?
Yeah, it would. I'd try to enter where I wanted to, but it just kept wanting to go high, and the more gas, the more it wants to just push. But it worked.
I don't think I got to see the belt. Did you get your belt?
Yeah, we got a.
Okay, anyway, that's got to be fun to have one of those. I mean, that's kind of be the thing in sports nowadays, is to have a belt.
I was a big wrestling fan growing up, so it was always cool to see them holding up a belt. I didn't think I'd ever be doing it with a race car, but it's pretty cool.
Yeah. Anyway, anyone you want to thank?
Oh, just everybody here, all the fans for coming every week, supporting this class. It's not everybody's favorite class, but we go out and we try to put on one hell of a show for everybody. I think we do a good job.
And fun ways to watch. Every one of these kids all look like you, William.
But the one in the white. But on weekends, they're all mine. Yeah. But
anyway, congratulations on a great win here tonight, and we'll see you again, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. Thank you.
Once again, folks, for West Central Missouri. I did on that one. All right, Power I B mods lineups. Inside that front row is going to be the 15 of Colin Pierce. Outside of him is going to be the 2X of Cole Hamilton. Whew, excuse me, I'm out of breath. Inside the second row will be the 1R of Ryan Gibbs. Outside 6T of Mike Taylor III. Third row will be the 15E of Ryan Eady. Outside of him be the 2G of Aaron Graves. Fourth row, 2 of Braden Bourne. Outside of him, 33 of Brad Page. Fifth row, 54 LM David Higgins. 54 Joe Martin. Then I think it's 6th row Ethan Young at Y23, and then the 0 Josh Harris. Yellow flag light is out. Coming out of 4. Green flag flies. Cole Hamilton up on the top. Now he brings it down to the bottom side. Lets it drift up out of 4, and Cole Hamilton will lead that first lap. Once again, right up close to the wall down there in 1. Pierce in 2nd. Gibbs in 3rd, Taylor in 4th, Eady in 5th. Boy, the number 1, Ryan Gibbs, looking to the inside now for that second place, as he's going to get around the 15 of Colin Pierce down the back straightaway, trying to hold it down low so that Pierce doesn't get back by him. Ryan Gibbs into the second spot as Cole Hamilton opens up, golly, 10-11 car length lead down the back straightaway, and we've got a yellow flag. I can't really see the number on this card. Looks like a 2 or a 3. Whomever it is. No, he decided not to go to the pits after all. That is a single number, looks like an 8. That's a 2. Okay, that's Braden Bourne. And he's kind of hanging back like he's not sure he wants to pull up to the back of the field. Maybe he's just out there to have a ride, try out the car, whatever, but he's not wanting to pull up to the back of the pack. And the flagman's saying, "You got a flat tire, bud." And now he's going to head to the pits. So it looks like Braden Bourne is going to the pits. I don't know if he gets if they got a tire rule here or not. That was good. I was talking about it and listening. Good job. Yellow flag's out. We're going to give it a go again. We got 3 down out of 25. So 22 laps to go. Cole Hamilton, your leader. Ryan Gibbs in second. Cole Pierce third. Michael Taylor third and fourth. Ryan Eady, Brad Page, Joe Martin. That's about your top 10. Cole Hamilton around the top of 1 and 2, around the bottom of 3 and 4. Drifts it up again, like I say earlier. Wants that top side down here in 1 and 2. And he starts to pull away again. Already 6 to 8 car length lead. 5 down, 20 to go. We got a smoker. Looks like it could be some tire rub there on that left rear tire. If I can get the number, I'll tell you. Looks like it could be the 54 of Joe Martin. Yeah, it's still smoking pretty bad on that left rear. I doubt it if he's going to make it. Meanwhile, Cole Hamilton out to just about a straightaway lead now over the 1R, Ryan Gibbs. That third spot's 15 of Colin Pierce. And then the 6T of Michael Taylor III. Taylor running that bottom side, but not really making up any ground, just kind of staying status quo. 9 down. 16 to go. The flagman's showing halfway, but we're not really halfway. We got at least 2 more laps before we get halfway. Cole Hamilton just continues to stretch out this lead. A good straightaway lead now. Now we've completed 12, and the flagman puts out the cross flags for halfway. Hamilton running that same line, 1 and 2. He's up on the top 2/3 of the track. But when he comes down off that straightaway in the back, he drops down to the bottom side of 3 and 4. Stays about a car width off the bottom. But just as smooth as he can be. Meanwhile, second place, Ryan Gibbs. He's probably got a 4 to 5 car length lead over third, Colin Pierce. And Colin Pierce has the same about over Mike Taylor's third. And the same for from Ryan Eady to Mike Taylor. Hamilton getting up to the back of the field now. He's getting ready to pass Josh Harris, the 11. And he flies by him there on that bottom side. Now most of the cars all spread out fairly equal, anywhere from 4 to 5 car lengths in between each car, except there for 4th and 5th. 15E of Ryan Eady now catching up with Michael Taylor. Whether he can do anything with him or not, I do not know, but he's catching up to him. Still looking on the inside. When Cole Hamilton comes around this time, we'll have 5 laps to go, 20 complete, 5 to go. Still maintaining over a straightaway lead over Colin Pierce. Once again, Hamilton coming up on a lap car, the 74, or is it 54? I think it's the 54 of David Higgins. This time, Cole Hamilton comes around. It's going to get the 2 laps to go sign from the flagman, which he does. Hamilton comes out of 4, white flag flies, 1 lap to go. Don't look like maybe we're going to have no yellow flag boogaboo. Cole Hammond comes out of 4, and here goes the checkered flags. Cole Hamilton, your winner. Second place is going to be Colin Pierce. Michael Taylor, the third in third. Ethan Allen in 4th. Ryan Eady 5th. Brad Page 6th. Braden Bowen 7th. Joe Martin 8th. David Riggs 9th. Ryan Gibbs 10th. Josh Harris 11th. Eric Graves 12th. And that's going to fill out your field. Once again, Cole Hamilton, your winner.
I messed up that one.
Oh, did you? Oh, well. That's life. Still time for a $2 beer. If you hurry on down there, they're still cold, they're still there. Cole looked like he was all excited about that belt. He just wanted to see it. Don't blame him. That's a pretty neat deal. I got to go over here, Cole. The camera lady told me don't get behind the flag stand. Well, Cole, all I can say is that's one of the most impressive wins I think I've seen here at Electric City. I would say you had at least a straightaway plus a quarter of a turn lead over second place. Man, you had this thing dialed in tonight.
With all the good competition here, yeah, our car was pretty quick tonight. And I would like to thank my sponsors, my family, my loved ones, and everyone else that comes out and helps me. And I really appreciate it.
All I can say, like I say, just very impressive. I know you've got to have some people that you want to thank. It takes a small village to run one of these things. Family, friends, sponsors, all those people. Give us a rundown.
Yeah, first off, it's my dad, mom, my sister, my girlfriend, my grandparents, my cousins, and just everyone else that comes out and supports us, and all the sponsors, which is HT, Elite Construction, and Cutting Edge Coatings.
Remind me again, I've lost track, and I don't come here every week. 10, 11 wins?
Yeah, it's 10 on, no, well, now this is going to be 11.
That's what I thought. Man, that is, I think I might have said this to you before, but for some racers, that's a career.
Yeah, I'm really thankful and blessed to have the opportunity, so yeah.
All right, folks, there's your winner for the West Central Missouri Championships. Cole Hamilton, way to go, Cole. Glad to see it, man. Youth in action. Get younger. Ooh. Cole is signing a flag for some one of these little guys waiting right here. Gee, what a pleasure that's got to be. And the little guy in the brown shirt. Hey, what? Tell me your name here first.
Hunter.
All right. Are you glad to have that flag?
And he's off.
We're going to have 2 more flags, so you guys keep coming. If you didn't get your beer, I think it's too late. Unless they're going to sell them inside here.
Yes, they'll sell them inside. Get rid of those suckers.
Yeah, you can still buy them inside here now instead of the little beer shack. All right. Power Eye Midwest Mods. Your lineup. Whew, let me get a breath. Inside on that first row is going to be the 5 of Daniel Anders. Then the 33 outside of Stephen Mullenberg. Second row is going to be the 2J of Jordan Beard. Outside will be the 24L of Dakota Lowe. Third row will be Dakota Dillon in the 23. Outside of him will be the 5D of Dustin Dennison. Fourth row was Eli Mullenberg, 25. Outside of him, the 82 of David Wood. Fifth row, 23N Kenny Neuter. Outside of him, the 3 of Jerry Wheeler. I think I'm at the 5th row, 22R Jeremy Reynolds. 14 Russ Woods. 6th row, 86R of Trent Woods inside. Outside will be Terry Williams in the 27. 6th row, 74 of Jaron Powree. 6A of Alan Dennison outside. 7th row, 32R of Ridge Dennison. Outside of him, the W29 Richard Jackson. 8th row, the 39 of Blake Mullenberg, and then outside of him, the 20 of Shaylee Buck. Whew. Looks like, I'm trying to count how many cars we got. 1, 2. Oh, looks like we're going to do one of them 4 wide salutes to the fans, folks. If you got your cell phone or your lights on, turn them on, wave at them, stand up, shout, carry on, do whatever. I'm sure they appreciate seeing that. 16. Looks like we got 21 cars here for the Midwest Mods. Man, what a field. That is so nice. Looks like they're still trying to get the lineup straightened out right. Everybody in their correct position. Yellow lights out. We're going to go racing. Once again, that front row, Daniel Anders, Steve Mullenberg. Second row, Jordan Beard, Dakota Lowe, Dakota Dillon, Dustin Dennison. That's your top 6. And they're off. Daniel Anders is going to be your Anders opening up about a 5-car length lead here on the second lap of 25 laps. 25 laps to go. One slowing down up against the wall up there in turn 2. And he looks like he's going to pull up against the wall there on the back straightaway, and that's going to bring out the yellow flag. And I think it's the 86. I believe that is Trent Rogers. As he comes around slowly there. Looks like he may be headed for the pits also. His night may be over. Yep, going to pull her in. Well, so far, Anders has looked like he might try and run away with this, but it's really early. As the fuel load gets lighter, tires get hotter, the lines change on the track, maybe a little bit more rubber on the top or the bottom. Why, anybody, I'm sure, can get up there and make a run at it, but we'll see. 25 laps. We still got 22 to go. It's going to be Anders, Beard, Lowe, Dillon, Mullenberg, Dennison, Mullenberg, Neuter, Wood, Wheeler. That's your top 10. Officials checking to see if that car that pulled off went to the hot pit, so evidently they may get a little time if they do. Yellow lights out again. Anders will bring him down the back straightaway and into 3 and 4, and we'll see where he cuts them loose over here. I'm sure he's got something in mind already. A lot of yellow flags on these. They start at different spots just to throw the guys off behind them. Anders once again steps out to a 2 or 3 car length lead with Beard and Lowe right there battling for that second spot. Beard going to take it down to the low side, try to get around Beard, but can't get off the corner. Just no speed off the corner. Now Beard pretty much establishes himself in second. Now he'll try to center himself, and we got another yellow flag as we've got 2 of them spun out down here. Looks like the 22 or 32 and 82. 32 is Reed Dennison, and 82 is David Wood. Five down of 25. 20 laps to go yet. gonna move my fan.
Jay, make it obvious here. Forward down.
Yeah, there you go.
3 out.
Now I got it. Once again, your lineup here as we get ready to go back to green. It's Eli Mullenberg in the 25 as your leader. 23N of Kenny Neuter is in second. The 3 of Jerry Wheeler is in that third spot. And the 22R of Jeremy Reynolds. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 5, Daniel Anders is your leader. Jordan Beard in the 2J is in second. 24L of Dakota Lowe. Then the 5D of Dustin Dennison is in fourth. The 5th is the 23 of Dakota Dillon. 6th is Stephen Mullenberg. 7th of Eli Mullenberg. 8th, 23N of Kenny Neuter. 9th, the 3 of Jerry Wheeler. And then 10th is the 22R of Jeremy Reynolds. And the yellow light goes out. We've run 5 of 25. We've still got 20 laps to go. A lot of time for anybody. Anders is going to bring him through 3 and 4. Let's see where he kicks it off right there. Green flag comes out. Anders with a nice lead. Opens up about 4 car lengths over Jordan Beard. Anders up into the wall, but he recovers there out of turn 2. Beard now up pretty close to him. Looks on the inside, but it's not there. I'll say, I bet Anders goes in a lot lower this time, and he does. He goes in down about mid-track instead of up so high there up against that cushion. Same thing again, and we've got a yellow flag again. We've got one spun around down here. And that looks like the 4. It's 22.
Yeah.
I think that must be the 22R of Jeremy Reynolds. He was running in 10th spot. Eight down, 17 to go. Yeah, he wants to get back up to his 10th spot, but I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see what the officials say here. Looks like he's drifting back to the back of the pack now. And they start to reline back up. Looks like the old Delaware double file restart. Hello, beer lady. I think those $2 beers are still available, but you have to go up to the window here underneath the announcer's booth to do that now. The beer shack's closed.
We announced the 50-50. Does anybody know?
What?
Did you do the 50-50?
50-50.
Not yet. Not yet.
Yellow lights out. We're about ready to take the green again. Daniel Anders, your leader. Slow pace. Anders, your leader, as we complete 9 laps, 9 down. Lowe and Beard, Dakota Lowe now up into the second spot. Lowe and Beard running for that second spot. Dakota Lowe now is going to take over second. And we've got another yellow flag as we've got one setting down there partially on the infield. Ten down, 15 to go. The yellow flag's still out, so we're going to do at least one more lap here while we still get them realigned. I believe that was the 25 of Eli Mullenberg that was spun out down here right in the middle of 3 and 4. And he was running in 6th place. Yellow lights out. Once again, Daniel Anders, your leader, the 5. Second row, Dakota Lowe is second. Jordan Beard is third. Dakota Dillon is fourth. Dustin Dennison fifth. Stephen Mullenberg is sixth. Kenny Neuter, that's your top 7. Anders pulls them down off of 4. Anders is going to lead them here as we complete 11 laps, 14 to go now. Good race for second, third, and fourth. Got Dakota Lowe, Jordan Beard, and Dakota Dillon all right there together. Waiting back there in fifth place, though, Stephen Mullenberg. Given the right opportunity, he'll be right back up in there. The 5, Daniel Anders, opens up that lead now. It's back up to about 8 to 10 car length lead over Dakota Lowe. He's running on the bottom half of the track. Yellow flag comes out again as we've got one stopped on the back straightaway. Or slowing down, I'm sorry. He hasn't stopped. Looks like the 3 over there. Let's see, we've got Jerry Wheeler. And he's the only 3 out there, so it must be the 3 of Jerry Wheeler. Where'd he go?
I need to know if this
Pulling off.
3 is going to the hot.
Looks like he's headed for the pits. Some kind of car problem.
Hold on, man. Yes. All right, guys, when it's correct, we're going to stay single file. Keep that to the feet. 5, fire wheel front 4 this time.
And the green flag flies again. Once again, Anders with a good jump. Dakota Lowe in second. Jordan Beard in third. The 23 of Dakota Dillon, and now Stephen Mullenberg up into that 5th spot. 15 down, 10 to go. Your leader, Daniel Anders, just from where everybody is running down so low on the track, beginning to wonder whether or not the track's taking rubber. Plus, they're all starting to go out into a single file. 17 down, make that 18, 7 to go. Yeah, just about everybody down around that bottom part of the track now trying to find some grip. You have to wonder, track's starting to take rubber. $19 down, 6 to go. Anders now with probably, a good half a straightaway length lead. $20 down, 5 to go. Make it 21 down, 4 to go. Anders with a good lead now, probably 3/4 of a straightaway lead over Dakota Lowe. Jordan Beard in that third spot, Dakota Lowe. Dakota Dillon in the fourth spot, Dustin Dennison in the fifth. Flagman says 2 more laps to go to Daniel Anders. So the white flag will be out the next time for Daniel Anders. Everybody hugging that low side. White flag comes out. Anders through 3 and 4, bobbles right in the middle of 1 and 2, I mean. Now through 3 and 4. Out of 4, Flagman has the double checkers, and it's going to be Daniel Anders, Dakota Lowe, Jordan Beard third, Dakota Dillon fourth, Dustin Dennison fifth, Stephen Mullenberg second, sixth, Jaden Prowry seventh, David Wood eighth, Kenny Nutter ninth, and Eli Mullenberg 10th. Once again, your winner, the 5, Daniel Anders. Da-doo-dee-doo.
Hey,
Can I see that mic real quick?
Yeah.
I'll come down here. Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, everyone, we're going to draw for the 50-50 Lucky Square. If the winner would just come in front of the beer shack, the winner is Angie Epis.
Okay.
Very good. Very good. I lost a cylinder.
Oh,
What happened down here on that one? I think there's something on the racetrack.
There was oil.
Oil.
Grease,
That's
yeah.
what I thought. Something. Something was.
And we're signing the flag for one of the young folks over there. Really a neat thing to have, man. I can't imagine. I bet he sleeps with it tonight. But anyway, Daniel Anders, congratulations. I think I just heard you. I think I heard just a minute ago that you dropped a cylinder and you still won.
Yes, 5 to go. I dropped the cylinder. I heard it started puffing, and I was like, oh gosh, I'm gonna lose this. And Dakota's gonna go around me, or Jordan. So I know they run here locally, and this is my second time here. The first time I came here, I blew a motor coming out of turn 4. So I passed Nevada on the way. I was going to stop at Nevada, and I saw 5 Midwest mods, and I was like, you know what? I need to come back to Butler and prove something. So I came all the way here from Joplin, Missouri.
Well, let me ask you this. Did it help you any dropping that cylinder? Because it looked like that last 6 or 8 laps, everybody was running right around the bottom. Was the track starting to take rubber? Was it just getting that slick or what?
I think the track, I set my car pretty tight for the feature, so I think it was freeing up for me over in 3 and 4. Over here on it was really somebody dropped some rear end grease or some oil and about spun it out, and I was like, oh gosh. So I just stuck to the bottom. I seen somebody in a red shirt in the crowd over here say, go to the bottom. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah, we talk about armchair quarterbacks. We got bench race fans that tell you what to do. You got to love that.
Yes.
But anyway, congratulations on the win. And there you go, folks. Your Central, get it, West Central Missouri champion.
Thank you very much.
Dale Anders.
Thank you for coming.
I'm glad the brown shirt, you already got one.
Yeah, girl.
Yeah, oh, good. Well, folks, we got one more to go. Super stocks, I believe. Hey, is everybody having a pretty good time? I'm sure enjoying it. We've seen some good racing here tonight, don't you think? Do. La da 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 da. One to go. Hey, you got 11 watching? That's a record. All right, here's your lineup for the Power Eye Super Stocks. On the pole is going to be the 44 of James Neiswanger. Beside him, the 4G of Gary Clark, of which I know a lot of you that come here all the time know that Gary works here at Electric City Speedway. I'm not exactly sure what his title is, but Gary been around racing for a long time. Inside that second row going to be Blaine Ewing in the 04. Outside of him in the 66 will be Jason Thurman. Row 3 inside will be the 7D of Dustin Weiland. Outside of him, the 67 of Devin Hervin. Fourth row will be the 06 of Morgan Campbell. Outside of him, Eddie Ingram. Fifth row by himself should be the 21 of Ted Welchmeyer if he made it out. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, we're missing one, and I think it's Welchmeyer. Green light out. Here we go. I know Neiswanger has won several races here at Electric City this year, and Gary Clark, if he ain't winning, I guarantee you he'll be trying to. And then Blaine Ewing, once again, tough competitor out of 4. Flag flies. Side by side, Gary Clark looks like he wants to lead, and he does down that back straightaway. Can he make it to the flag stand? Out of 4, Gary Clark with the lead. Clark up there just about mid-track, and Neiswanger running around the bottom part. But Clark is going to get by him with that momentum off of the corner. Gary Clark now tries to spread it out just a little bit, opening up maybe a 4-car length lead. And once again, we're going for 25 laps. Clark, your leader. Noswanger in second. Ewing in third. Thurman in fourth. Irwin in fifth. Ingram in sixth. Campbell in seventh. Weiland in eighth. Clark, once again, your leader out of 4. 5 down, 20 to go. I think the last time I seen Gary leading like this, car broke. Had to pull it in. Oh, look at Ewing now making a move on Niswanger. Boy, that's going to be close there at the line. And it looks like Blake Ewing will take the lead, take second place away from Niswanger. Ewing now pulling away from Niswanger like he might be trying to catch up with Clark, but man, he's got at least 10 to 12 car lengths to try and make up to get up there. And that's going to be a handful, but he's got 17 laps to do it, 17 laps to go. We've got 8 in out of 25. Cars starting to spread out just a little bit. The closest race we've got is back there for 4th place with Jason Thurman in the 66 and the 5 of the 67, Devin Irwin. 5th place, looking for 4th, and they get up side by side there right now. And it looks like Irwin may get down on the inside of him, and it looks like Irwin's going to take over that 4th spot, and he does. Now Irwin opens up a pretty good distance between himself and Jason Thurman. Blaine Ewing still not making up much ground on Gary Clark. Gary Clark's kind of got it dialed, it looks like, tonight. Should be halfway here. This will be 12 laps right there. 13 to go. Flagman going to show him the halfway sign. They're coming up. Ewing now looks like he might be making up some ground down the back straightaway. Might have it down to 8 car lengths now. Gary Clark still with a 1.2 second lead. Oh, it's less than that now. Looks like it's under a second as Ewing is making up ground fast on Gary Clark. He's got it down now to probably about 3 to 4 car lengths. Ewing running right around that bottom, bro, right where we saw most of those B-mods run. Ewing now up to Clark's quarter panel there on the left side, continually looking down on that inside. Just don't know if Gary knows he's there, but I'm sure he can hear him now as close as he is. And the 7 is going to pull up over on the back side, and that'll be a yellow flag over there. That's the 7 of Dustin Weiland, the track champion here at Electric City. We got 17 down, 8 laps to go. So this is really going to be interesting here, this last 7 laps, or 8 laps. Now it looks like Weiland's okay. I don't know if it slipped out of gear or seat belt come loose or steering wheel fell off. What happened? But he pulled up and stopped almost immediately over there, like something was something very wrong. This is going to be a good finish, folks. You ain't going to want to leave early, I don't think. I think we're getting the green flag, and he's waving it at somebody. I think Dustin Weiland. Once again, your leader, and the yellow light is out, by the way. Gary Clark, your leader. Blaine Ewing in second in the 04. James Nossinger third in 44. Devin Irvin in the 67. Jason Thurman in the 66. Eddie Ingram in 17. Morgan Campbell, Dustin Weiland. Gary Clark still with the lead. Blaine Ewing on the bottom. Niswonger up on the top. Niswonger looks to the high side. Clark down low. Six to go. We got 6 to go. Gary Clark, your leader. Blaine Ewing in second. Niswonger is falling back just a little bit. And now Devin Irwin in the 67 putting a little pressure on Niswonger. Clark running that bottom half of the track, staying probably about 1 car width off the bottom. It goes up a little bit higher now, but then brings it back down, gets it back under him. 4 to go, folks, 4 to go. Ewing looks up to the top, now cuts it down across, diamonds off 3 and 4. 3 to go, 3 to go. Ewan, once again, they're checking out all the emblems and everything on the trunk of that car, I'm sure. Comes down across the track again. Flagman says 2. He's shaking 2 flags at him, 2 to go. Gary Clark, still your leader. White flag will be out for Gary as he pulls away from Ewing about another car length, and the white flag out for Gary. Into 1, out of 1, into 2, out of 2, down the back straightaway for Gary, looking good. Into 3, out of 3, into 4, out of 4, double checkered flags, and it's going to be Gary Clark, your winner for the Super Stocks here at Electric City for the West Central Missouri Championships. Well, I just let it run.
Change your battery pack right as the
Just let it run out and whatever. It's still working.
Okay.
I think so. It's just saying danger, danger, stranger. But yeah, I'll just let it run out. Yeah, get that down there and just show it on that and hope for the best. That's all we can do. Does it still say? Yeah, we're still doing it, I think. It's still on there.
It's 12 meters now. I don't want to say we're viral, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, if it goes off, it goes off. It'll go black, I think.